If you're hanging out in chat, remember to like the stream. Says I'm live, as usual. We're not going to trust that. We're going to wait. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. So already in chat, I'm just seeing tons of doubters. It's all a bunch of doubters is what we got, it seems. And that's okay. That's okay. Because, you know, I think you'll soon be turned and see Lord Helix for who they truly are. So Lord Helix is typically Ammonite. People usually don't refer to Omastar as Lord Helix. But, yeah, so there are a couple things Omastar can do. Let me make sure my challenges are blocked. Cool. Yeah, so let's talk about it. So the first thing is SR spikes, toxic spikes, with weak armor in particular. This thing makes kind of a nasty lead. Now, you guys know I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't pull up, say I'm going to do an Omastar stream, and then just make it a hazard lead. You know I wouldn't do that to you. So we're not doing that. Don't worry. There are a couple other options. One big thing is, so if we look, it's pretty slow, but it does get Swift Swim. And if we look at special attack on Swift Swim users, it is the strongest special attack of all the Swift Swim Pokemon by a decent margin. And it's also, you know, even faster than one that's close by, Gorobus being slightly, just a little bit weaker, but also just a little bit slower. So this guy is strong. Now, as far as speed on Swift Swimmers, it's quite a bit down on the list. It's quite a bit down on the list, but it does have Shell Smash. All right, that's the key. That's the key. You pair this with Swift Swim. You could just run like choice specs. I'm not opposed to that. So we'll talk about the Omastar sets. So there is, we'll say non-rain and rain, because there are some you can kind of run on either or. So rain, hazard lead, white herb or meteor beam shell smash are options, and then this is also an option for rain, white herb or meteor beam shell smash with power herb, and then there's also just the choice specs option. So these are basically the choices. I'm thinking we go Shell Smash, Meteor Beam, Power Herb. White Herb is cool, but I really like the power. I really like the power of that Meteor Beam. To show you guys some calcs. I mean, let's check, like, can we just, like, one-shot a Mola? I wonder. Would go, like, Meteor Beam. Yeah, like, we have a chance to just blow past a mullet. Nobody really runs that set, though. So, you see, that's pretty, and that's not even modest. I wonder if AV Mola, how much we're doing to that. So, if we're at +2, even then we don't kill. AV Mola's crazy, dude. But if we Shell Smash again, I think we can get past AV Mola. Even then, maybe not. That's, oh, but we're probably going to be modest. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. How's my Thursday been? Yeah, I'll give you guys a quick update. I know you're here to watch me play Pokemon and not talk about personal issues, so I'll keep this brief. It's been a bit of a... I've been having a bit of a rough go of it lately. A pretty rough go of it. So there may be, on various streams, lower energy level, or potentially some canceled streams. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm doing okay. But just to give you a heads up, if you wonder why I seem off, I'll be okay eventually. Anyway, back to it. Let's talk about Omastar. So the set I'm most excited to run is Power Herb Meteor Beam. That's why I put it on the thumbnail. We can test out White Herb. Maybe we just like really aren't using Meteor Beam that often. But one of the things I like about Power Herb is you can just come in and immediately start swinging with Power Herb, right? You can immediately just go in and start dealing huge damage to a bunch of Pokemon and one-shotting a ton of stuff. Like, just to give you a random example, right? Like, I think we can probably kill, okay, that's a +4, we definitely can. Modest, like, we're doing like 80 to a Latios, right? Like, how much are we doing like a Tapu Lele? Like, Tapu Lele could just die. After rocks, it just dies. So there are a ton of cases in which you can just go in and blow something up with Meteor Beam. When this video title inevitably becomes something like Omastar swims past the doubters, I don't want to be one of the doubters mentioned, so I'm not going to give any opinions yet. That's pretty funny. But yeah, so we're going to go with Shell Smash, we're going to go with Meteor Beam. Oh, and then there's one other set, which is, I guess, just Power Herb, Meteor Beam, 4 attacks. Or like 3 attacks plus substitute. Like, there are other options. There are other angles we could go. So, as far as the moveset for Shell Smash plus Meteor Beam, which is my current inclination. That's what I'm currently inclined to do. Because if you look at these stats, 70 HP, 125 defense, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? So that, I mean, like, I feel like we don't need a White Herb. I feel like we don't, but we'll see how we feel. So, and then it does resist some prio, which is nice. I think we should keep a tally on how often we actually use Shell Smash and kind of consider if that's worth it. Because I just, with all the priority in that decks, I kind of wonder if we'll actually be really using it hardly at all. But I'll tell you, and here's the other thing. Oh, there's something else. I really should have mentioned this about Omastar sooner. Dondozo. Yeah, okay, that is not doing that much. What is Surf doing in rain? We're not running Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is for absolute nerds. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can get past Blissey, I'm pretty sure, with Shell Smash. I think we easily get past... Oh, my. Maybe we do not. Oh, no, it took away the rain. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that. Yeah, I think we can get past Blissey. I think we can get past Blissey and Chansey. So, Omastar isn't what it's Shell smashed up to be. That's pretty good, too. That's pretty good, too. So, yeah, it's going to be here partly as a stall breaker. Roll, and we'll see. Maybe it's not good at that, but I think it will be. Breaking fat teams and generally being solid. We'll see. We'll see how that theory pans out, but that's the idea. Yeah, so as far as what hidden power we want to go with, that's a bit of a question mark. Part of me wants to go with something like fighting to hit Pharaoh, because I feel like it's going to just be Surf almost all the time. Maybe we want something, maybe we just want to go Ice Beam as kind of a standard option, so we can, because water, if we burn our Meteor Beam, we probably just go Surf, Ice Beam. I think I'll put kind of Substitute as an option, but I think we can start with this. We'll kind of just move options we'll put down. So I think, yeah, obviously Shell Smash, Meteor Beam, Surf, oops, Ice Beam, Substitute. I'm not really seeing the hidden power Grass appeal, unless there's something I'm missing that really does well against, but I don't think really we need that. We could also just like throw on a hazard, like Toxic Spikes, SR. If we go like 3 attacks, hazards maybe could be a thing. Skull Bash, definitely an option. I'm kidding. Don't use Skull Bash. Don't tell anyone I told you to use Skull Bash. Ancient Power is cheese, so we're not doing that. Yeah, it looks like, I guess, like Hidden Power, something. Spike Cannon. That could be cool in like a Technician Pokemon. Secret Power. It's kind of fun. Probably doesn't do anything helpful, but it's kind of fun. Yeah, that's... Well, what's that move that does like double power when your opponent's... 65. I don't know if that's worth it. Like, are we really going to be out here clicking brine on some... I don't know. We'll see. How do you think Ferrothorn would do in Gen 9 OU? Super good. It'd do super good. It'd be really, 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 really good. Also, remember to like the stream if you're enjoying. I know we're kind of just in the analysis phase, but I think this will be a fun one. So, assuming we go rain, like how much speed does this guy? Do we need to go? Oh, that's. I think. Wait, hold on. Is that going to do it? Zamazenta? Come on, Omastar. Yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you were here when it happened. Omastar is clear. It doesn't need to be timid. I'm so greedy, it would have hurt my soul a lot if we had to run timid on this guy. Okay, awesome. 244. 244 modest. That's all we need. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. That feels awesome. That feels awesome. So I want to check, like, how much are we even doing to a Pharaoh with, like, Hidden Power fighting? Like, not even that much. It's like we could just click Surf. You know, we have Rain up. So probably we go with Ice Beam. Maybe we even go with Substitute. No Scald. That's true. We could run Scald. I feel like you generally want the power on sweepers like this, but Scald is Scald. So maybe if we end up going with a more support-oriented Omastar, maybe I could see it. And we'll go Modest. You better believe we're going Modest. Max Special Attack. Oh, baby. That feels good. You love to see it. I get like a rush every time I put Modest onto, or like Adamant onto a powerful Pokemon that I know I'm going to be boosting that stat. I wanted to run Adamant Band Kartana back in Gen 8. And I know that's insane. But I wanted to do it. So anyway, we're obviously going to run a Pelipper. No question about that. Damp Rock. We can decide on the EVs later. It does get Defog, because this is Natdex. It actually can remove stuff, which is cool. But we'll decide on the EVs later. These are the only two that I'm really fully locked in, confirmed on. But we want to think about how aggressive we want this Rain team to be. I think we probably, other than the Omastar, we probably just want to go with a more standard Rain model. We can take a look at what that looks like. It's I was thinking something like this. We want something faster than Omastar. I think we want a second Swift Swimmer. We probably want an Archaludon. Excuse me. We probably want an Archaludon. I think Archaludon and Omastar are going to work well together, just kind of softening up those physical threats. We could kind of go a full special spam Rain here to kind of avoid the Wellspring problem and go with kind of, you know, like Specs, Hurricane Pokemon, stuff like that. Omastar is pure of heart, unlike Gliscor. Very true. Very true. So Terra Water is not an option. This is Natdex, no Terras. I wish Omastar was available in OU. I would absolutely be pulling up with Omastar. No, so I don't think we go Toxicroak here. The main benefit of Toxicroak is if you can run a Rain team full of really strong abusers that the meta isn't ready for, that are horrible against Wellspring, and then you just have the best Wellspring counter ever. Omastar doesn't really struggle with Wellspring. I think we don't maybe one-shot it, but we do a ton. I mean, yeah, let's see how much we're going to do. Yeah, no, never mind. So we actually just one-shot it fully with Meteor Beam. So I'm not super worried about Wellspring. I'm not super worried about it. Yeah. But I think it's hard to turn down Archaludon. It did pretty well. I mean, it kind of did terrible in rain the last time we used it, so maybe we do turn down Archaludon. But I think we should give it another go. I'm kind of inclined to run Pharaoh as well. Go with the double steal. Not sure if we want another source of removal. No teleport, rain dance, Gallade, tragic. Yeah, going with old Pelipper. I know it's boring, but you know. Yeah, Raging Bolt is a classic on rain. Not as popular in Nat decks, but still quite popular. Let's filter for high ladder. What are the good people using? More Raging Bolt. That makes sense. Manaphy. Surprised to see Manaphy popular, honestly. Yeah, so when I say Omastar doesn't struggle with Wellspring, I mean, like, we can kill it and we can outspeed it in rain. Obviously, we die to a Power Whip. Like, it's more of a question of offense. Do we go Arch and Pharaoh? Do we go Arch and Pharaoh? We need a ground type. It'll probably be a Mega Swampert if we're being so real. It's kind of hard to avoid that. But I sometimes wonder if people really ought to be using Mega Swampert on their rain teams, because I feel like it's maybe not that good. But its stats are pretty good, aren't they? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Hey, I'm glad. Congrats on 1820. Good stuff. We'll go Swampert. Not too imaginative, but that's okay. We want something that can actually help us not get rolled by Tapu Lele. Because our Chaladon's not really helping in that regard. Yeah, I'm just trying to think here. Because last time we built rain, we just struggled a lot. We were getting moon blasted a lot, and there was nothing we could do about it, and it wasn't great. So I feel like I want to try going with kind of a more defensive route. I'm thinking a Spadef Pharaoh, and we can go Fizz Def on Pelipper. Probably a Jollypert to outspeed a lot of Scarfers. Let me check Swampert. How fast can this guy get? Like, can we outspeed you with a Scarf? Yes, we can. Good job, Swampert. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I think double steal works here. And then probably we want another source of removal last. So I'm inclined to go with a Tornadus. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. Because that kind of puts us on the special spam path too. Does that, I'm thinking we go Flyinium and like NP, Weather Ball, Hurricane, Defog is my thought process. But we can see how we feel about how that ends up working. Yeah, Treads is a rain classic. That works well. Gives us pivoting as well. So I think, yeah, consider Treads. AV or Spadef, both done well for me on Rain. I often use your Z-Move Poltergeist Sarah Ledge team. Happy to hear that. Glad it's worked for you. Wait, why aren't we using Mega Audino again? Come on, guys. Keep up here. Keep up. Just trying to think, are we getting like totally smoked by any particular Pokemon? We don't love Lopunny, but Fizdef Pelipper, I think, can get us through that okay. I don't know. Let's double check that. With Rain up, we're fine. Yeah, okay. That's manageable damage. I'm late to mass, but not too late. Praise Lord Helix. Gotta praise Lord Helix. I'll probably build Mega Audino at some point. We'll give it a go. I'm really worried about King Gambit. And dark types. King Gambit and dark types. Are there any good rain Pokemon that can assist us with that? Nope. Not a single dark resist here. Cool. All right, I got an idea. Okay. We could go sub over Ice Beam. I don't know about that though. I feel like if we want to be okay against King Gambit, we need sub on this and sub on our Chaladon. But I've been kind of wanting to try sub lefties because that seems pretty cool on our Chaladon. Yeah, this does make Water Absorb Clodsire a hard wall, which is unfortunate. Swift Swim, Poliwrath, Trust. Yeah, that's definitely the solution. That's what we need. I guess Urshifu is kind of would be the answer. Yeah, I don't know how I scrolled over that and just... No, it wasn't there. It just wasn't there. Okay. Consider Shifu. Let's try this first and just kind of see how it works. Don't you get thoroughly goobed by Zard? Like kinda, sorta. We'll see. We'll see. So we'll go U-turn, Defog, Roost, Scald, keep it standard. Nothing too crazy here. I'll go min speed on this guy. We'll go level 99 to underspeed Allo. It feels like it could be nice. Sub, Electro Shot, Body Press, and I'm thinking like, has Dragon Pulse, or do we go with Flash Cannon? Probably Dragon Pulse. And we'll go, I feel like I want to go max Spadef on this. I want to be that guy. Heck yeah. Well, we'll go a little bit of speed for Gambit. No, but nobody runs that. Nobody runs King Gambit in this tier. Absolutely nobody brings Jolly Gambit in that decks. This seems like a devious Archaludon set. I'm excited to give it a go, but we'll see. Maybe it sucks. Ice Punch, EQ, Flip Turn. Do we run rocks? We probably just go eject Pharaoh with SR, and we can go 4 attacks on Swampert. Power Up Punch is nice. Superpower is nice. Waterfall is nice. Let's go Waterfall. We should probably go Jolly on that. I think we do need it. SR, we go Thunder Wave, Knock Off, and let's go Power Whip. That seems fine. And we'll bulky physical sweeper, bro. What do you think this is? What do you think kind of game I'm playing here? We'll go. Honestly, Trick Room being what it is, let's go min speed on this guy. But we have T-Wave, so we actually feasibly might outspeed some stuff without that. We'll go 31. We'll see. If we run into Trick Room and we have issues, we might change it up. We have Substitute, so we should probably be fine in that matchup. Is Torn the Z? Yes. We'll give this. We'll run this a couple times and just kind of see how we feel. I think that's an okay way to start. Does Swampert get Wave Crouch? I don't believe so. No. We can check. Let's take a look, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, no Wave Crash. I'm surprised Urshifu isn't more popular on Rain. Feels like it should be pretty good. HF, here we go. No contesting weather, which is good to see. No priority. Honestly, looks like we might just farm with Omastar here. T-Spikes are a threat. T-Spikes are a big threat. But honestly, not the worst. We have ways of handling it. I think we do just lead Pelipper. So I don't want to get hit by a huge Thunderbolt here. So I think we can go into Swampert, which should be able to live everything. Awesome. And then I will just Mega Evolve here. And honestly, it's got to be the Bulu coming out. But we can just go Torn and Nasty Plot. So we'll just Mega Evolve and Flip Turn here. Okay, we get Toxapex on the field. I think I go Omastar. I think we can sub up here on the what I expect will be a Toxic. Okay, unfortunately, this thing might be able to just smoke us. Let's Surf and see if it's like AV. Psychic Noise, that's not good. Oh my gosh, we just died. That did, how much? That did, okay. That was probably a bad roll, but yeah, not a great showing for Omastar game 1. Let's Flip Turn out of here. Bulu comes in. Let's get in Torn. I'm just going to click Nasty Plot. I don't see them staying in here, and then we can just Weather Ball here. Did good damage. We'll see what this thing wants to do. Just poison. Fair enough. I think I will Nasty Plot here. Okay, didn't expect that. I think Hurricane should kill. Let's go for that. I'd like to preserve the Z. We do still... we do die, though, if we stay in. All of a sudden, this is not looking so good. I think we do still take this out for Arch. Okay, they're just going to sack. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's looking rough, folks. But I think there's... I think if we play our Chaladon smart, we should still be okay. Yeah, I think I'll go Pharaoh here because I really don't want to get knocked off. And I think I can just throw off a T-Wave. Cool. We can set up rocks. Power Whip. Power Whip again. Hopefully induce a recover here. Please don't knock or Scald Burn as the Archaladon comes in. Excellent. Okay. And then we can sub up. Okay, awesome. Go for a Dragon Pulse here. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go into... Actually, we should have probably just gone Pelly. It's fine. U-turn has a pretty solid chance to kill here, funny enough. Do I go for that? I don't think we need to. I think I'll just Scald. What calc extension am I using? It is called CalcDex. I think this should be total food for our Chaladon. So I'm just going to U-turn out here. Pelipper not being healthy, I don't think is a big deal. And I will just click Electro Shot. I think just spamming Electro Shot is probably the move here. You should die. I don't think an Aegislash... Okay, wow. I underestimated Aegislash. But yeah, we can just click that again. Okay, that's good. That's good. So Earth Power, Magma Storm will do 0. So I think we do just Electro Shot here. They do Earth Power. Good on them. Good play. Offensive Heatran confirmed as well. I think we do go into our Swampert here. It's really our only option. Good Earth Power. We do Flip Turn out here. We can get a sub. No, we can't get a sub up on the talk specs. We're not healthy enough. Do we? Yeah, not quite. Tragic. We can Electro Shot and threaten to take this out. We probably do just go for it. Okay, they sack Heatran, a play I did not see coming. I think we go Pelly on hope of like a superpower. Okay, CC. I think I'll go. Do we go our Chaladon here? I think we go our Chaladon here on the grass move to heal up. Okay, looks like it might have just been Scarf or something. So we can go in here and we're totally cooked. We can't do anything about this. All right, not a great showing from Omastar to begin. Kind of some bad playing on my end as well, though. Yeah, we'll call that a warm-up game and try again. I think I should have leveraged our Chaladon much earlier and not messed around so much with other shenanigans and trying to win with Omastar so early when there was a likely AV Hoopa there. So yeah, that was some bad playing. Welcome, we got X-Bell in chat. That's fun. Yeah, that was some bad playing. Got a little too excited about Omastar. HF. Okay. This is interesting. Omastar looks good. I don't think we need to Shell Smash for it to look good either. I do just want to start with Pelipper. I'm not really too worried about anything. Okay, on this, I think we go hard. Ooh, but Swampert looks really good. Probably this is a fine eject button moment. Pharaoh's not really defensively crucial this game. For a second, it's showing me that my Pharaoh's holding a Damp Rock. That's not right. Okay, so that Never-Ending Nightmare, let's run a calc on that. That is offensive, but timid. It's offensive. Actually, how much did it do? 49.6. Probably a really bad roll on offensive timid. Cool. I'm inclined to go Swampert and honestly just... I kind of want to just go Swampert and click Waterfall, but then that Zapdos has 2 chances to do what Zapdos does. If I go Tornadus, though, I don't think Weather Ball... Oh, depending on whether it's HP or speed invested, Weather Ball could do it. See, yeah, it's not doing enough. I know, I think I do want to go Tornadus. I'm hoping this scares them into Zapdos, because I'd really like to chip that, because if that thing dies, we're in a really, really good spot. Yeah, this entire team really just kind of loses to Swampert, but I want to minimize the chances I get staticked. So if I can hit that Zapdos with 1 attack, then there's only a 30% chance I get staticked instead of over half if I have to hit it twice. But they might just stay in here and click Make It Rain, which would be fair, but if they're speedy, and chipping this Goldango would not be bad either, which is partly why I'm okay with doing this. Because the upside is if I Nasty Plot and they Make It Rain, I Weather Ball, they turn out to be max HP invested, and they hit me again and kill me, then I can go into Omastar, which looks really good too. Okay, they do stay in. They do make it rain. We are just going to Weather Ball here. That make it rain did kind of more than I expected. Did, how much did that do? It did 82. No, okay, no, that's totally in range. So we will just Weather Ball here. We'll see if they're HP invested or not. I feel like this Archaludon set might be really good on like an all-low rain. Okay, they sack Heatran. Fair enough, that works. Lopunny comes out, makes sense. What's the play here? They probably just click close combat, I'm guessing. I honestly want to go into Pelipper. And we can just U-turn here. No need to sack anything, really. Zapdos comes out, fair enough, fair play. We could go Omastar here and just go for the Meteor Beam. I think I want to do that. That will also catch the Azu if it wants to come in. Leftovers Archaludon plus Alomomola Rain. Keep it healthy with Wish. Seems like it could be fun. Everybody in chat talking about weird versions of terrains. It's interesting. Meteor Beam, come on. You better hit the first one. There we go. Zapdos down. Huge, huge threat out of the way. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. I think we just Surf here. Just deal damage. Yeah. Okay, down we go. That's honestly totally fine. That's totally fine. It just took out the water resists, so we are pretty much officially in the clear. Thanks to Omastar there. And we confirmed that this is banded. There's no other way it could have done that much damage without being banded. So we can easily just go into Swampert here and click Earthquake. There we go. Yeah, we're in the clear. Omastar did exactly what it was supposed to do. You'd love to see it. Go into Pelipper here. Sack Pharaoh. A little bit of chip damage. Get up rocks in case they want to switch around. They don't. Cool. Go into this. Click Waterfall. That's why it's nice to have Waterfall. You don't have to switch out to keep dealing huge damage. You die. You're not living this. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just Waterfall. Cool. We get the flinch. GG. All right. Solid win. Solid game 2. Omastar put in the work. No Shell Smash yet. So we've got to be aware of that still. HF. Okay, this seems like another game where I could see Omastar going crazy. Especially because most Terrapagos cannot touch Omastar. The Earth Power ones obviously can. Well, let me, before I just go off spouting about how that's true, let's see how often they use Earth Power. Okay, like 45% of the time. All right, so kind of a lot. Let's do 1630. Earth Power. Yeah, no, they use Earth Power a lot. All right, fair enough. I really like Tornadus here. Curum's obviously a pretty big threat. I think Pelipper lead is fine. If they lead Curum, we go into Arch. Okay, this is interesting. That's interesting. I don't think they... I mean, they might just raw Terra Starstorm. I'm a little worried about Calm Mind. Swampert isn't crucial this game, so I think I switch into Swampert, and then we can just Mega Evolve Flip Turn on this to break Terra Shell. Would be really nice. How did Great Tusk survive a rain-boosted waterfall for Mega Swampert? Dude has like 100-something HP and like 135 defense. It's so fat. Great Tusk is really bulky on the physical side. I didn't think the waterfall would kill. Maybe it had HP investment too, though. I'm not entirely sure about the calc. Okay, Toxic is interesting. So that tells me probably, I feel like probably I can wall you with Archaludon. I don't think you have like all the tech in the world. I mean, we'll see, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I'm down to just click Dragon Pulse, Earthquake. Yeah, that'll do a chunk. Okay. I don't think 2 EQs does it. Yeah, it won't. And we could maybe try to bring Archaludon back on like Toxapex. It's possible. Okay, we take out Gliscor. Was Gliscor a threat to our team? Not really, but man, do I hate Gliscor. Probably, should we... No, I mean, the ground type's dead. We should switch out. I'll go into Pharaoh here. Okay, yeah, that was probably the right move. And I really honestly like Thunder Waving here. That knockoff indicates not an offense. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, beautiful T-Wave to get. If we hit, we do hit. Beautiful. Let's get up rocks. Zama comes in. Okay, fair enough. I think we go Pelipper on this. Pharaoh's not eating like any hit ever from this guy, so let's go Peli. Okay, we see that come out. Let's Scald. Body press. How much? Yeah, we should be okay to just click Scald. And we have Omastar in the back, which outspeeds and blows past this. Okay, cool. Oh wow, they're going for, and they get burnt. Cool. So they did get punished. And yeah, that's really good. Good job, Pelipper. Let's roost up here, and then we can U-turn out. Or should we defog? That could be fun. Could use this opportunity to get hazards off the field. Let's do that, I think. Let's do that, and then I can U-turn here. Aha, there we go. Gotcha. Caught the Terapagos coming in. So our Chaladon, can we heal you up here, buddy? How much is Terra Starstorm? Okay, no, you're still taking a good chunk. I think we can go Omastar and sub, maybe. I think that's the play. Yep, got that. And I think we Meteor Beam here. I don't think we'll kill, but we'll do a ton of damage. Beautiful. How much is Scizor Bullet Punch doing? Okay. So I want to run a calc on that Pharaoh and see how much it should have done. It did 27, so it's a little bit attack invested, this Scizor. I don't think Max. Yeah, Max would have done more to Scizor. Yeah, Max would have done more. So it's somewhere in the middle. Probably. We outsped, right? Or was that in rain? Rain stopped. No, we outspeed. So let's just surf and kill this thing. Cool. So if we defog again, rocks are gone. That's really good. They're pretty threatened by this. Zama comes in. Yeah, I think, oh, do we Shell Smash here? I think we have to. We absolutely have to. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go for the big surf. Kyurem comes in. I think we do fish for paralysis. We immediately get it. And I believe we Meteor Beam is the right play. I think they got paralyzed again. No, they clicked Icicle Spear. Does it break? 3. Oh, it did break. But yeah, then they forfeited. Cool. Okay. Another good showing from our buddy Omastar there. Let's give credit where it's due. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Is Pelipper common enough to warrant level 99 on your own? No, I don't think so. But Pelipper has the exact same speed tier as Alomomola. That's why we're doing this. And Alo is very common. Okay, so what I'd like to do here, I'd like to break with Alo if I can. I think the Claude is unaware, so I think we should be able to break with Alo. Excuse me, with Omastar. The T-Tar is a little distressing. We'll see. This is interesting. I think I want to lead Swampert. Okay, they lead with Charizard, so this is probably Zard Y. I think I go Torn here on hopefully the Solar Beam. I don't think you'd lead with Zard X against a Rain team. I can't imagine you would. So we really want to get up rocks too. Hopefully it's Solar Beam. Okay, good. Thank you. That would have been really bad if we got that wrong. Double Weather is what we're dealing with, so that's obviously a pretty big challenge. I do want to go into Pelipper here. We'll see what they click. Weather Ball would honestly do a pretty hefty chunk to us, which is rough. Let's Roost here. Let's just heal up. We can go probably Swampert on this is our best play. At least this Zard is Mega Evolved. Okay, we're going to see Pursuit come out. Critical Hit happened. So let's check on the Pelipper. How much does that indicate? Pursuit. So that's an attack invested. Swampert is what we're dealing with. Okay, they go into Corviknight. All right. I see. I see. I think it might be time to go into Omastar and kind of just see how they respond. They might just immediately body press. Can we live a body press after a shell smash? Is a good question. We can. Okay, so I think we go Omastar and I think we shell smash immediately. I believe that's the right play here because we've got to get good damage off on something. Let's see what they do. They're going to just U-turn? Okay, fair enough. Okay, Dozo comes in. Understandable. Let's Meteor Beam this. Let's see. Oh, you've got to hit this one. Good hit, good hit. Body press comes out. We survive. Surf won't kill. It'll get us close, though. It's unfortunate. If we had rain up, Surf would kill, but alas. Okay, well, at least the Dozo's super weakened. I don't know how much that really helps us, but it's true. We can flip turn out here. Corv's going to come in once again. This is such a challenging matchup. The double weather with the T-Tar being one of those. Oof. I do not like this one bit. We'll go Pharaoh. I think we can try to T-Wave this guy. Getting up hazards, I think, is going to be key. Probably should have done that earlier. Okay. Rocks go up. They get paralyzed. Let's knock off. Get rid of that helmet is nice. Okay, let's knock off again. We're going to stay in basically forever. We want them to U-turn out on us, ideally. Okay, Zard comes in. Makes sense. I think we have to go Pelipper here. It'll live, barely. They should just go into Tyranitar, honestly. We can go into Swampert. Oh, wow, interesting. Okay. Well, here I'm thinking we Earthquake. I'm expecting a Garchomp to come in. Probably to kill us with Rough Skin. That's my guess. Dozo sack, fair enough. Zardwai enters once again. Okay. It's got to be something getting sacked here. Could be Pharaoh. Pharaoh honestly looks kind of good. Could be Pelipper. I don't think we want to lose Rain. I don't think we want to lose Rain, though. I think it's could be Swampert too. I think it's Pharaoh. Yeah, there we down you go. Good work. And then I believe we just Supersonic Sky Strike here. They might be banking on the Hurricane Miss or us just not killing. Yeah, so I figured they'd sack it there, and they did. That's a good kill to get. Garchomp comes in. I think we have to go hard Pelipper on this so we can outspeed and kill with Swampert. Okay, and there is the Swords Dance. That gives us the option to sack Tornadus, since they've done that, but I don't think that's worthwhile. I don't think that's worthwhile. I think we just Scald and die. Yeah, there we go. Swampert comes in here. Yeah, we can Waterfall, since that'll do more damage to the Tyranitar. Okay, and they do go Tyranitar, so that's cool. We'd like to not kill. That's actually perfect, because what we want to do here is flip turn out. And do we want to go Archaludon or Tornadus here? So that Garchomp, how much is our Archaludon taking? What's that interaction looking like? I think we go Archaludon and then try to win with Tornadus and Swampert is the plan. So I think we can go Archaludon first. So this really comes down to what set this Clodsire is. I think I go Tornadus here and click Nasty Plot, I think is the play. I think I click Nasty Plot and then Nasty Plot again. If it's unaware, we've lost already. Okay, beautiful. That's what we needed to see. So we go Archaludon and we sub up here is absolutely the play. It's absolutely the play. We Electroshot. That would allow us to one-shot the Garchomp. Beautiful. Corviknight's getting paralyzed all day. It doesn't know what it's doing. It doesn't know what it's doing, folks. Beautiful. GG. Okay, that was a case where the we get the nice little stamina moment at the end. Whew, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. The double weather made things difficult. So guys, that's kind of a lesson you've seen many times. But when you're in a dire spot, assume it's the set that allows you to win. I fully banked on that Clodsire being Water Absorb, even though I didn't think it would be Water Absorb. Why really would it be when you have like a Dondozo and a Zard? I don't know. But yeah, I just said, you know what? This Clodsire is Water Absorb. It's not unaware, and then went for it. And that's what allowed us to do this. Okay, HF. This is an interesting team. I really do like the look of Sub here on Omastar. Seems quite good. Yeah, Zardwai lead is kind of just the end for us, though, isn't it? Like, Tornadus can Flyinium Z. How much is that doing to it, like a Zardwai? Not even killing. So, yeah, we get smoked. I think we lead Swampert and bait out the Solar Beam like last time. Ever plan on doing Legends EA lives? Not really. The abilities are fake, so it just doesn't interest me that much. It's just, it doesn't feel real. Hard to take it seriously, you know? I mean, no, Zardwai T-Tar is a classic core. It's pretty good. Also, I probably should. Notes. Zardwai lead is unanswerable. That's something we should see if we can fix. I mean, we are winning, but the team feels fine. I want it to be great. So I feel like a Raging Bolt may be in our future. Torn has been okay, but I think maybe a Z-Bolt would suit us. Pelipper's level 99 to get the slow U-turn on Alomomola clicking flip turn. Yeah, so Alomomola, and yeah, there's the Zard lead. We'll go into Torn here. Honestly, I think we do just click Supersonic Sky Strike here. Like, yeah, like damaging this is cool, and we're not doing anything with this Torn set against a Bolt team. We're really not. We can go Pelipper here and just U-turn out, and then we'll try to get up rocks as soon as possible. Oh my gosh. Why are you running Hurricane on your Charizard Y? Why are you doing that? Why? That is a 50% accuracy in Sun. Okay, well, someone had enough of Rain teams, I guess. I'm really tempted to go Omastar and Shell Smash. I'm going to do it. Oh, it's not a good play, though. I'm going to do it. You shouldn't sack. But they just did. They just did sack. We got to surf. Okay, well, that turned out poorly. That's AV as well. Yeah, that's AV. Okay, let's go Pharaoh here. We can eject out. I'll go into, we can go our, Swampert, flip turn out here. Mola comes in, let's see. I believe that is indicating a defensive Mola. That flip turn, let's confirm. Yeah. That is defensive. So, potentially very defensive. Omastar, can you live a substitute? I think we go Omastar and Shell Smash, and then as the Bolt comes in, we sub. And then we Meteor Beam and kill it. We sub here. There's no way. You didn't click Thunderclap! Dude, what? Okay, we click Meteor Beam this time. If they click Thunderclap, I don't even know. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, please hit, Omastar, please hit. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay. I guess they didn't have Thunderclap, or this player is just like actually on random mode clicking buttons. Like, I'm so confused by what's going on here. But okay, good stuff, though, to Omastar, obviously. Yeah, we just surf. We'll do a good chunk. We should die. We do die to a Terra Starstorm, unfortunately. Not if we didn't need to sub again against Bolt, but I just could not believe. Like, we hadn't revealed sub. Like, they went hard into Raging Bolt there and just were, like, I don't understand. Were they not worried about, like, Ice Beam? I think that would have killed. I don't know. I'm so confused, by the way, my opponent. What elo? Like, they're like almost 1800. They're higher than I am. I don't understand. Can I roost on Mola? No, actually, because I'm level 99, so we get outsped. Funny how that all worked out. But yeah, it'll still be nice here to get off a surf, break this thing. Terra Starstorm, yeah, that'll do it. Okay, unfortunate is what it is, though. I think we go Pelipper. Probably go Pelipper, then hard switch to our Chaladon, I'm thinking is the play. And then we can start body pressing, I suppose. Yeah, Terra Starstorm, that's good. We can eat that just fine. Body press here. Lou comes in, that's exactly what we wanted to body press. Love to see it. Just clicking Stealth Rock. Okay, that's actually, no, that's fair. Yeah, and they go for an EQ, which is also pretty fair. How much is Zard Y doing to our Tinglu at this point? Or, I mean, excuse me, our Chaladon. Too much. Okay, I think I have a play. It's a little wacky, but I think it's all we've got. I'm going to hope the Terapagos can't... No, it should. It outspeeds us. You know, I think we're just done. No, there's one thing we can do. We can go Pharaoh, we can set our own rocks. We'll see what they make here. We'll see what play they go for. Okay, there we go. We get up rocks. There's hope once again. Okay, the EQ comes off again. No, there really isn't, though. No, there really isn't. They just go Terapagos and pretty easily shut us down. I mean, we gotta... Maybe we can sub up on Terapagos with our Chaladon is kind of the only hope. I think we may have just put ourselves in a position where we can win this. Just maybe. Just maybe. We've got a sub here. And we can kill with the body press. If they have earth power, it's over. But they don't kill with a flamethrower. The only thing that breaks our sub here... No, what? Oh my god, they were modest and they got like a max roll to break. Like a high roll modest was the only way you break. Dude, that was such BS. That was so stupid. Why do you have Hurricane on your Zard Y? Like, what? You're literally running a 50 accuracy move to, like, farm, like, 3% usage rain team. I just don't understand. HF, it is what it is. That was a super dumb game. I mean, yeah, they had to get a high roll there, too, which just makes it really frustrating. But no, what really got us was the Hurricane on Pelipper, taking our health completely down. Just so you know, I know the sets, sorry. All good. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, we got double Sunsetters, so they knew, so they were on stream and decided I'm going to load up double Sunsetters, which is not great, but it is, you know, it is what it is, and we're going to have to deal with it. So let's lock in. Let's lead Torn. Yeah, modest Terra Starstorm getting the lucky roll was tragic there, though. I guess Mola flip turn would have just broken into Zard anyway, though. Probably didn't matter. It probably didn't matter, the RNG that game. Okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting. They don't have a resist. I'm just going to let a Supersonic Sky Strike rip, because honestly, you don't mess around with Volcarona. Doesn't matter if you're running a rain team or not. You do not mess around with Volcarona. This thing can and will destroy you. Yeah, let's see. Please don't be Sash. Good. Okay, there we go. Quick, clean kill right off the bat. Good to see. Zard comes out. I will just click Hurricane on this. We'll see what they want to do. But if they kill us, we can go into Pelipper after. They switch into Wellspring and die to a Hurricane. Interesting play. Looks like we might be dealing with a Zard Y. I mean, excuse me, a Zard X. I'm starting to think we're dealing with the Zard X. So this time, I think I go hard Swampert. Okay, it is not a Zard X. Let's go into Pelipper. Okay, that went pretty well. I feel like I just clicked Scald here. Honestly, it does. I mean, how much is it doing to a Zard Y if that switches in? Okay, actually that does 0. So never mind. Yeah, the double Sunsetters is really bad. It's really bad. Let's U-turn here. Hopefully they stay in. Why would they though, right? We'll go Omastar. We can hopefully maybe bait out a Solar Beam. If they click Solar Beam here, we can Scald and I think just kill them with Pelipper next turn. So we'll see if we get the bait. We do indeed get them, ladies and gentlemen. This Scald, I don't know why it's showing Sun, but this Scald I think is about to kill or do a ton. Yeah, down it goes. I think that critical hit mattered. 91. Yeah, that critical hit may have mattered. We take those. Let's U-turn out here. Yeah, no, they're not sniping. They're not sniping. They were watching stream and playing Nat decks, which is fine though. That's totally fine. Yeah, they're definitely not sniping. That's for sure. That's for sure. Potentially they were like, I should try my Sun versus Rain, but even this, like, there's no flying resist here, so I don't think this was like intended to be a counter team even. Yeah, I really don't think this is a counter team, what with having not a single flying resist. Okay, there's the U-turn. We can just go... Oh, do we want to go into Omastar? I think we want to set Rain first. Let's just go... Let's just go Torn, and then we can... Oh, Overheat. Fair enough. Okay, we'll pivot right back into Pelly. Rough to be missing all those. Let's U-turn here. Okay, wow, they're committing with this. Let's go Omastar then, if they want to do this. And I think we just surf. I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to make any shell smash, any crazy plays or anything like that. Yeah, I don't think we need to. Make any reads. No reason to not just click water moves here. Yeah, the having 2 Pokemon die right off the bat was pretty impossible to get past. Interesting. Booster speed. Okay, so they do have like a way out of this. I think we do just... Well, if they rapid spin and we shell smash, what is the... Okay, they forfeit. GG. Yeah, that one went rough for them. Happens. HF. Let's see. This looks like it could be no prio. We've been seeing a ton of teams with no prio. I don't know if everyone is just trash or maybe I'm the only one that realizes that's like a pretty crucial in this format. Like the fact that we have no prio on this team is probably pretty bad. But anyway, let's not make fun of the opponents. That's what I do. Oh, we'll just start with Pelipper. Let's not dance around it. I think we go Swampert on this. We can't get knocked off. Okay, they just go for rocks. That's fine. I'll flip turn here. Feeny comes out. Interesting. That flip turn in damage indicates you are a very bulky Feeny. Very bulky Feeny. Okay. Tornadus Nasty Plot. Seems good. Let's see what they do. Taunt. I'm really happy to see that. I thought they'd Scald and we'd have to get aggressive next turn, but we can just click Hurricane. Okay, we'll just click Weather Ball. This is, I'm not worried about this at all. That's great. Awesome, Landorus. You've got to be Scarf, right? Like, you have to be. I'm assuming they're Scarf. Let's go Swampert. Yes, it's surely it's Scarf. Yeah, that was all. Okay, surely it's Scarf. Or Chaladon. Throw off an Electro Shot, I suppose. Okay, that's fine. And go for a Dragon Pulse. Tinkaton comes out. Okay, we're probably about to get Encored. We can go Pharaoh. Get up our Stealth Rock here. No, just T-Wave. Fine. Okay, they do have Encore. Go into Swampert here. They can't really touch that. All right, Terrapagos is okay. We'll just... okay, aggressive Terra Starstorm. Fair enough. I think we go... they could... No, yeah, they could Rapid Spin into Earth Power, so I don't think we go Omastar after all. Could go Tornadus Z. Doesn't kill, though. Not guaranteed. Go Pele U-turn. Swampert here and flip turn. If they have Helmet Mola, we die. I don't think they will. But if they do have Helmet Mola, then we can just go Omastar and win the game. Their flip turn has a chance to break here. I think we do Shell Smash. They do Toxic. Good play. If we get another special attack boost, we still don't kill. I think they'll protect here, so let's go for that, and then we'll Meteor Beam. We could have subbed. Probably should have. Okay, never mind. Please hit. Beautiful. Now I think we get 2 kills with Surf. Never mind. Feeny, you are bulkier than I thought. My bad. Didn't know you were like that. Oh, okay. They just switch into Dinkaton. Cool. So we do get another kill. And we'll get a ton of damage off on Feeny here. Beautiful. Draining Kiss. Okay, that's good. Don't want to have any Calm Mind shenanigans ruin my day. That'd be really bad. Let's go Pelipper and U-turn here. I mean, we've got a Power Whip Pharaoh. We should be fine. Draining Kiss. Yeah, that's okay. We'll go Torn and Nasty Plot here. Or do we just throw off a big fly? Let's just throw that off. Get rid of this Feeny. Not let it get any critical hit Scalds or no shenanigans. That's the policy. No shenanigans policy. We'll click Weather Ball here. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't want to click Stone Edge, lock themselves in on that. We can just click Weather Ball again. Why did you Hurricane into my Zard on the Wellspring? Am I dumb? Does the accuracy drop on Hurricane not matter? No, it's just like, what else am I going to do against Zard? I really had no answer for Zard, so I figured I might as well Hurricane, hope to hit, get some good damage off. And since the Z move was burned, Tornadus wasn't really looking good that game anyway. So I figured I'd just go for it. GG. Okay, we're 5-2. Not bad. Random Fluffy Pup 9608. Glad you love the vids. Happy to hear that. I plan on keeping it up. What does Z Defog do? It's something I should probably check. Yeah, okay, that was a good game. Shedinja in the house. That's not good. That's really not good. What's our win con here? Probably Torn. Torn looks really good. Forgot my usual Pursuit Pelipper. Let's lead Pele. Como. Makes sense, honestly. Probably should have seen that one coming. Z. Ooh, that'll kill us. That's not good. Let's go Pharaoh, I suppose. Okay. And I think that's where it ends. Swampert, you outspeed. Let's try Ice Punch. Oh boy. Boom Burst. Okay, well, this is not going so well. Let's Flip Turn. Great. Okay, that's good damage. If we can get hit, if it has Drain Punch, we're in serious trouble. But we can Power Whip here to get it in range. It has Aura Sphere. That's not good. Okay. Was that Ice Punch a bad roll last time? It does not look like it. There's a chance. Can we get past this game if we sack stuff? Let's think about that. That's a good question. What is the most sackable Pokemon here? I think it's Omastar, I'm afraid to say. Who knows? Maybe it'll outspeed. I don't think so. Oh, it's a super slow Como. Omastar, you're the best. Omastar's incredible. It's okay. We're gonna go for the one shot here. Please get it, Omastar. Come on, come on, come on. No, you. Omastar, I was singing your praises, and look what you've done. Look what you've done. You've disappointed me. You've disappointed me. Tisk, 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 I tell you. I tell you. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go our Chaladon. Threaten the... Well, no, let's not threaten. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Click Dragon Pulse here. Knock off, fine. Okay, up go the rocks. We'll see. Okay, they do have Protect. They should go Shedinja here. Let's go Pelipper and try to defog. You really... Yeah, okay, Heatran is interesting. That's fine. Let's defog. And let's U-turn. The plan here is Tornadus. That's the plan. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so we're going to go Swampert. We're going to Flip Turn. And then we're going to swap Tornadus on the Shedinja, and then we'll Nasty Plot. That's the plan. Okay, interesting. Slowbro comes out. We have to Nasty Plot here. Don't be T-Wave. Just tries to slack off. Epic, epic. We love to see that. Okay, so yeah, I think we just throw off a Hurricane. Okay, Gliscor gets sacked. You never complain about a Gliscor getting sacked. That's one of those facts of life. We take those. Pelipper, can you come in, Pelipper? I think you have to. Okay, and you didn't dodge. Let's Roost. Let's see if you can dodge here, buddy. You cannot dodge either one. Pelipper, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little upset. It's Waterfall, and then we'll swap Torn again. Nasty Plot here. We'll Weather Ball. Okay, we one-shot. I did not think we'd one-shot. We're absolutely clicking the big Z on the QRM. They leave it in. Beautiful. Did not foresee that. Very happy to see it. I think Tornadus has gone and done it. Mega slow, bro. That's concern. Oh, never mind. It died. Okay. As long as we don't miss every single Hurricane, we should be, and we hit immediately. Tornadus, good stuff. Good stuff, Tornadus. 6-2. Tornadus absolutely locked it down there. Omastar, I guess, lived a Boom Burst and killed the Como, so that was kind of cool, but, like, it missed the Meteor Beam, which is pretty lame. But, yeah, Tornadus went absolutely crazy. Big respect for that. Big respect. Shedinja is Sucker Punch and Q is Roost. But yeah, you saw we had to game on our opponent there. We had to switch around a lot. That's what it's like in a lot of those games. Okay. Interesting team here. We've got to be careful about that Greninja, so I think we should keep our Chaladon healthy for that. I do really like the look of Omastar here. I feel like it's very threatening. No weather to oppose us is good. I think we just lead Pelipper. I don't really see any huge threat or reason not to. I'm okay to U-turn here, and then I think we go right into Omastar, probably. Will kill, I think. Well, we'll see. He's biding his time. Omastar is, I guess, maybe. Okay, comes out, just clicks return. Okay, we take a little bit of damage. How much is Omastar doing? Surf has a 56% chance to kill. We could just go into Torn and be guaranteed to kill. We probably just go Torn. I don't think we really need to mess around. I will just click Hurricane right off the bat. This seems to me like a really good matchup, so I don't really think we need to stress ourselves out with, you know, going for reads. And I will just click Weather Ball here. Based on that damage, Weather Ball will kill. Goodbye, Treads. Love to see it. We do want to keep Torn healthy for the Zama. Zama's a little bit of a threat here, you know, kind of depending on what set it is. Greninja is outspeeding our Torn. So if Greninja comes in here, we do have to go into our Chaladon, but Electro Shot is now totally free, which is a really nice benefit, killing that Treads. Always remember to reassess the game state when something dies. Kind of look at what looks good again. So yeah, definitely just our Chaladon here. Specs like Battle Bond Dark Pulse would be the worst case scenario. That does not look like Specs though. No, not at all. Cool. So we just click Electro Shot here, no question about it. We do not let our Chaladon take a ton of... Should we though? No, we don't. We don't. We go hard Tornadus here. I think it should just be a standard body press set. That did so much. But yeah, we're okay to just click Hurricane here. We are pretty afraid of that Greninja getting Battle Bond. So that's going to be our key thing, is watching out for that. We could Nasty Plot and then blow it up next turn. That Hurricane should have done more. This is a Spidef Fini. Something like that. But then I'm worried about Zama. We do have other things for that though. I think we do it. I think let's stay aggressive. Interesting. Pinsir comes out. In the sake of not missing, I think we do just Supersonic Sky Strike here. Yeah, because they were in a losing spot, they banked on Hurricane missing, which I think was a good play for them. They're having I mean, this is a really rough game for our opponent, as you could probably tell. I think we do just want to go into our Pharaoh here. And there's the Dark Pulse doing very little, which we like to see. I think our Chaladon kind of invites in the Zama, which is not great though. Could go Pelly and then back into Pharaoh. That's probably a good play. Get Stealth Rock on the field would be really nice. Start to wear down this Greninja a little bit. They may go for the flinches here and just send it. Looks like they are going for it. Thunder Wave is more likely to hit than Power Whip, so we are going to go for that. If we miss or get flinched, I think we do go into our Chaladon. Let's see. We hit, we connect, beautiful. Now we have nothing to really fear. I will go into our Chaladon here. And we'll just Electro Shot. Okay, now that the Greninja is dead, if Zama comes in, we do just throw off another Electro Shot. Especially this Body Press isn't going to do like all that much. Yeah, we survive pretty handily. And this should kill based on how much the last one did. Yep, there we go. Whoops. That's nice. So the only thing we have to fear at this point is Iron Moth, which oh, it's booster special attack. But if it was booster speed, I think Swampert outspeeds. We'll just Electro Shot here. It actually is going to not kill because of how just darn bulky our Chaladon is. So that's kind of cool. And then, sure, we'll just throw off an Electro Shot here. Feeney's going to... The funny thing is, because it Calm-Minded, now I think we're going to be able to end the game with our Chaladon, which is pretty goofy. Oh, it's probably a speed tie. But we won the speed tie. Okay, good stuff. That was a clean 6-0. That's clean 6-0, 7-2. Now, Omastar kind of did nothing there, but it could have been helpful against the Zamazenta. So I'm not going to hate on it for its inactivity. Let's put a little bit of speed on this, though. I feel like there have been a few occasions where the speed's been a little scary. Yeah, I think that was in a speed tie with Feeney that we got lucky and won. Like, not that it mattered. I mean, we still would have been fine, but would have been a little bit annoying. Actually, low-key, maybe it wouldn't have been fine. No, we probably went Omastar and Meteor Beamed, and it'd be okay. Getting reverse swept by a CM Feeney there would have been, like, actually, I don't know, probably crash out. Arch is such a crazy mon, ban-worthy for sure. I mean, not really. It's not that crazy in Nat decks. Okay, we're facing another rain team, and this one's got a Croak, and this person is in 1500s. Wow. So, they've been having a rough go of it. This is the elo at which they're going to make some really wacky plays. I'm watching your videos, RN. Ah, cool. So this is the elo at which I can expect some interesting decisions. I don't know how I want to start this off. Love your team building. Thank you so much. That's nice. That's very nice. I'm thinking mostly Torn. I'm not really sure how we break here. Our own Archaladon looks pretty good. I think we can honestly start Archaladon. Yeah, so this was one of the things I kind of suspected we'd see as them leading Pelipper. I figured they'd kind of just habit play into that, even though it didn't make a ton of sense here. I'm going to sub up. Figure we don't need to really make any reads. And we'll see kind of what comes in. Or I could just Dragon Pulse. They surely don't leave it in. I think I'll just Dragon Pulse. We can maybe save sub later for like a Pharaoh coming in trying to Leech Seed us could be cool. Because I can't imagine you leave Pelipper in here. But this is that elo where you make some really wacky choices. Okay. I'm glad I just clicked that. Cool. This is where it gets challenging. I think we go Pharaoh. I don't think Pharaoh's good for much else. And a water move would be great. Okay, they sub. That's pretty bad news. That's pretty bad news because we have eject button on this guy. So we better hope our own Swampert is faster. I'm thinking if it's sub, you're probably... We can Mega Evolve flip turn here. And I think into our own Pelipper is honestly fine. Yeah, I'm thinking you're probably Adamant. Let's check that roll. Liquidation onto Pelipper. That's Adamant confirmed. Awesome. I will just U-turn here. I think is fine. Okay, Torn comes in. Cool. That U-turn onto the Torn did 6. That's offensive. 0, 0. Let me just put this fast special sweeper. I think our own Swampert can come in here and start cracking skulls. Yeah, it's likely to kill. So let's go into our own Swampert and let's waterfall. Kind of get a read on what their Pharaoh is. I think rocks being up on both sides here benefits my team. Pharaoh does just come in. Rocky Helmet, that's tough. We can go into our... So we can go into Torn here. Looks pretty good. Because we could nasty plot on the turn our Chaladon comes in and then Rain runs out, which would be super cool. If it turns out to be T-Wave, obviously the Torn plan didn't go so well. But if it's not T-Wave, we're in a really good spot. Let's see. Knockoff. Totally fine. Okay. I think we just throw off a Hurricane here. Just a regular old Hurricane, I think is good. They might go Pelipper, so they could go Swampert the next turn. Nasty plot is diabolical. Yep. It is indeed. It is indeed. I'm hoping they don't go our Chaladon here and we miss a Hurricane. That's worst case scenario. Please hit. Please hit. Okay, beautiful. We hit. Oh, that did so much. I really don't want to risk missing this, so I think I will pop the Z here. And that's a beautiful kill, because our own Archaladon is now looking like it's going to run this game. We can set up a sub, remember? And they go Pelipper. Beautiful. We just click Hurricane on this. I mean, I don't know what else they could have done, I suppose. There wasn't really an easy answer here. Swampert comes in, we go Pharaoh every single time. If they sub here, good play, but we'll still be okay. Yeah, good EQ, but we can just go into Swampert. I'll EQ this time, potentially. I mean, it's good for the Pharaoh, good for the Toxicroak. If they go Torn, good play. We'll see. If Omastar gets a Shell Smash up, we're also in business. And yeah, they are Adamant confirmed, so we definitely outspeed. We are certain we outspeed. Okay, we catch the Pharaoh coming in. We don't do enough, but we can just go into Torn here. They double into Pert, good play. They do not, though. I think I actually like defogging here. Okay, they do just go into Swampert. I did not see that coming. What if we eliminated Rain from this game? Would that be good for us or bad for us? We could go Pelipper here. And Liquidation would probably not 2 a KO. Yeah, very unlikely. So let's just go Pelipper. We can probably be fine with that. Oh, interesting. Okay, they bulk up. I think we Roost, hope we don't get dropped, and then we can U-turn into Torn. I think that's the play. Okay, they set up a sub. Fair enough. How much is our Swampert doing? How much is our Torn taking out of Rain? That's a lot. All right, I think we go Swampert here. And we flip turn. And we see if we break. And if whether we break or not, our next plays depend on that. Once the Swampert dies, we should just be able to win with our Chaladon. Okay, there's the flip turn. We break. So I think then the play here is Pelipper, I think. Yeah, I think so. And they Earthquake, which I don't think was a very good choice, but I'm happy to see. I'm going to Scald here. I could U-turn, but I really want to kill this Swampert, so if they leave it in, I want to make sure I catch that. I really want to make sure I catch that if they leave it in. They do leave it in, they go for the liquidation, they die. Beautiful. See, the reason I was so insistent on killing that Swampert is because now look at our Chaladon. It's opened for business. We can go Omastar here, make sure... Okay, that's a little bit annoying. We can go for a Meteor Beam. That Hurricane... I don't know what set this is. I don't know what this Torn is doing. Toxicroak actually kind of hard walls our Omastar here. And we get hit by Confusion. We get hit with a Chilling Water. This is rough. Let's go for another Meteor Beam. They clearly want to leave in their Tornadus. And we get hit again by Confusion. You are the worst. Omastar, you are so bad for that one. You are so bad. Okay. That did a lot. I think we can sub up before we finish this Pharaoh off. Is fine. Oh, you had Body Press. Okay, fine. I'll just Electro Shot again then. 3 attacks Pharaoh is wild. You don't see that every day. Yeah, I'll just... oh, CC. Okay. Oh my gosh, you're an offensive Croak. Okay. Pardon me, I wasn't familiar. Wasn't familiar with how you roll. My bad. Let's go into Pelipper here and we can U-turn. Hopefully they leave this in, because then I believe we can just kill it with a Swampert Ice Punch. Yeah, that's interesting. I did not expect offensive Croak. You don't see that too commonly. Because Wellspring, like a +2 play rough, kills you. So it's not really a Wellspring answer if you're Life Orb offensive. Gunk Shot miss, unfortunate. Well, Swampert's not killing, huh? Alright, Torn it is. Let's Hurricane. Let's see what their Tornadus is up to. Okay, let's... If we could just hit another one, that'd be cool. Okay, we do just outspeed and hit another one. That should be it. That should be GG. That was interesting. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, though, to Omastar, that was just, like, really bad RNG. Okay, we've got, I think, what is almost identical to an SVOU team here that we're facing. Is that Wanawa team. I forget, I think the Claw is Water Absorb, but I don't really know. I honestly just want to lead with Torn and blow up. I think it'll just be a Ceaseless Edge Samurott lead. I kind of just want to blow it up a Z. The main thing we're like watching out for is the D-Knight here. We've got to make sure we don't let that set up for free. That could get out of hand really fast. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, I think we can just lead. Torn. We'll see. Maybe it's AV, but maybe not. Rampardos was super bad. Yeah, that's probably the worst. Okay, Scarf Flip Turn, not good news. That's not what we want to see. Black Sludge. All right, let's go Pelipper here. Get Rain going. That's obviously not good news. The fact that they went Clodsire indicates unaware. I'm hoping it's unaware. Let's throw off a Scald here. It hits everything except Clodsire. It hits... yeah, I think we Scald here. Nothing really wants to take it. Unless this is water absorb, which I'm really hoping it isn't. Yes, and we get a critical hit and kill. Pelipper, you are crazy for that one. Thank you, Pelipper. Omastar, you are in business. Reason I was okay with clicking Scald there, risking the water absorb, is because if it turned out to be water absorb, I could just defog and get out next turn, and Pelipper's health wasn't the most important thing. Yeah, so you're Balloon, so like I'm just gonna U-turn. Okay, super weird play. Don't understand it one bit. You get your Balloon broken, and I can go into this thing and Earthquake you. So cool. Okay. I don't see a need to flip turn. I think you're just going to hit me with a Rocky Helmet, and we can defog here. I don't think you go hard gold on this. Honestly, though, we don't need to be defogging. Removing hazards is a bit of a vanity at this point. We should just click Hurricane. Stay aggressive. We can always defog later. And I don't want to be caught defogging if they go hard gold here. Reason I'm not clicking Nasty Plot for the gold coming in to like hit it with a Weather Ball afterward is that exactly, because this Samurott might just come in. I think we do just go Pharaoh here. Get a little damage off. And we'll see what it clicks. If it clicks Knockoff, we're probably in a position to set our own Stealth Rock. If it goes for Ceaseless Edge, we can actually eject out into our Pelipper and defog that. Okay, so it misses, which is fine. I don't think that really matters one way or the other. I'll set up rocks in case they want to stay in. Okay, they do just go right into Goldengo. I think Pelipper is fine, and then we'll probably eject out of our Pharaoh here. And I will flip turn this time. I think it's extremely likely that Chestnut enters. And this time, I think we Nasty Plot, because I'm expecting Goldengo to come in, and I want to hit it with a +2 Weather Ball. Hopefully killing it. Yeah, gold does come in as expected. This Weather Ball will kill if it's speedy. If it's not speedy, that means our Swampert can handle it outside of rain, which is nice. Ideally, it is max HP and it dies here. Okay, they decide to sack Samurott. That indicates that is probably speedy gold, so we'll keep that in mind. Weavile enters the field. A very easy Pharaoh. And I think it's time to go into our buddy Omastar. I think we just click Surf. I don't feel the need to make any reads here. I don't think we need to set up. Surf is fine. Okay, and we're just going to get the Weavile killed. Beautiful. That's the power of the Master. Body Press has a 50% chance to kill us here. We have a good chance to kill with Meteor Beam, but then the Dragonite would destroy us. So we maybe don't want to kill with Meteor Beam. I think Omastar is honestly our path to win here. So I'm inclined to go Tornadus to stall out one turn of rain. Then go into Pelipper here. Get rain set again. Okay, interesting. Goldengo. Fair enough. Probably we just let Torn go. It's really not that important. And I'm okay to just click Earthquake here. Chestnut comes in. Kill, EQ. 75% chance to kill. I think we just Ice Punch this thing. Omastar should be able to clean up if this doesn't kill, but I think this should. Okay, we get a minimum roll. What was max HP? Oh no, they had a super weird set there that nobody uses. All right, we'll EQ here, obviously. I don't know why they had a 96 HP Chestnut. Like, nobody's packing that. Let's Ice Punch here. Sure, okay. Making kind of some weird plays. I think we flip turn here into our Chaladon. We don't want to let the Dragonite ever be in a position where it can set up. So I think we actually Body Press here. Because we don't want to ever give that Dragonite an opportunity. And then we can go into the Omastar. Well, actually, does that even kill? Does Omastar kill Dragonite with a Meteor Beam? It super does. I don't know if that's considering multi-scale. It looks like for some weird, really weird reason it isn't. So maybe we just threw. But let's go into Pelipper here. I think it'll come down to whether Omastar can kill a D-Knight or not. Scald here, in case they want to spam recover. Okay, they're fine. We'll surf here. This should kill. This should kill. I think, yeah, I think they're speedy, but even max HP is likely to die to this. Okay, there's the surf. Let's see. Yeah, it for some reason is now considering multi-scale. 43%. Come on, Omastar. You just couldn't do it, could you? Okay, now we probably lose to extreme speed. Yeah, there we go. GG. Good job, Omastar. Okay, yeah, D-Knight was rough this entire game. D-Knight is rough. I think we should have just kept Swampert healthy. When did we let Swampert? Oh, it was against the Chestnut, yeah. Yeah, I should have just not hit the Chestnut again. I think that was just a bad play. When is it Yo, Pink Across, when is it reasonable to use 2 defoggers? Like, pretty frequently, I feel like. Defog's good. If your team's weak to hazards and it's not that high cost to throw defog on a couple Pokemon, do it. Not that often, actually. Yeah, not that commonly. But like rain teams, double defog is pretty fine. It depends, like if one of the defoggers is clicking it a lot too. Like if you have defog on a Scarf Lando and defog on something else, that's fine. But if you have like a Moltres with defog and a Zapdos with defog, it's like, what are you doing? Okay, this team again, we had a really good matchup last time. I think we have a really good matchup this time. I'm just going to lead Pelipper. No reason to make any crazy plays. And we know Azumarill is banded, which is really good to know. Heatran lead, yeah, we're just going to U-turn. You can't kill us. Yeah, setting up rocks, fair enough. Like Azu, how much do we do with a Meteor Beam? I think we can just go Omastar right here and surf. Azu comes in, we can Meteor Beam you here. Yeah, they're going to Aqua Jet. We do get the kill. And this should put us in a spot to get more kills. What is this, like, Lopunny, dude? What are we... I don't... Okay, let's wait till it turns into... There we go, fake out. Okay, it's not killing. Cool. Hopefully it doesn't have quick attack. Then we'll get 3 kills. Or 2 kills. Omastar showing why it went extinct. That's brutal. It's too far. It's too far. I don't know what they're thinking about. I guess they're thinking what Pokemon to sack. I feel like you let go of Tusk. I think your Tusk is garbage here. It's not doing anything. It's hard-walled by Pelipper. Everything kills it. Okay, Heatran is, I guess, that's fair. Oh, Gold. Why'd you go Gold? This dies. Yeah. I don't know why you didn't go Lopunny. Like, what was the plan with Goldengo? Okay, GG. Yeah, that was a really... I don't think there was really much our opponent could have done about that one. I mean, they had a team with 1 water resist that was a banded Azu, so yeah, they weren't going to win that one. Nine 3. Unless we really throw this, we could get the classic, the 10 win. The 10 win, that'd be pretty cool. Quick attack is... If they clicked quick attack there, then they would have just died and then Omastar would have swept, so... Yeah, that... Yeah, I'm watching chat react to them just not going fake out again for some reason. We're searching. Can Omastar get the 10 wins? Oh, it's one of our teams. This is cool. So this team hates Archelodon, so I feel like sub Archelodon should be really, really an effective resource here. I honestly... It's a Specs Layla. I think I want to just lead with Pelipper. I'm expecting a Specs Layla lead, and I think we can just go pivot with Pharaoh on that. Yeah, Omastar is so back. I think we have a good matchup into this team, especially because I know it. We'll go Pharaoh. Moonblast makes sense. We'll go Torn here. This is... Oh, it's choice... it's choice Specs. Moonblast is not going to kill us, though. Actually, I forget if it's Modest. It might be Modest. No, it's not Modest. Nihilego, Power Gem. I think we Weather Ball here for the likely Nihilego switch. If Lele stays in, Weather Ball still does good damage. New title, Omastar reaches Ankh status. I mean... Can Omastar get 10 wins? It's not the one winning, I fear. It's won some games. Come on. Switch into Nihilate. I know you want to. Okay, Pharaoh's kind of crazy. Let's Nasty Plot. Gaming. Let's go Archelodon, though. Oh, let's just Dragon Pulse here. Catch the Lando coming in. Yes, sirree. Let's go Torn on the EQ. Oh, U-turn is crazy there. You could have actually just lost the game, like, on the spot, but good on you. Let's go Arch. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, we've got a gamer, I'm afraid. We've got a bit of a gamer on our hands. Let's Roost here. Pharaoh comes in. That's actually fine. That's fine. That's not too threatening. We can go Torn, and we can just defog those rocks away. Going for the Leech Seed is an interesting one. I didn't see that coming. Okay. I think I'm quite happy to go Archelodon here. Archelodon every time is pretty much the plan. Yeah, because that's obviously doing 0. Let's Dragon Pulse here. Okay, good. Honestly, good Lele. I should have seen that coming. We'll go Pharaoh. They do Psychic. I think I want to throw off a T-Wave here. Paralyzing this would be super cool, and it covers a lot of switches quite well. Please hit. Excellent, excellent stuff. Okay. That could be huge later. I think I do want to preserve our Pharaoh. We could go Archelodon here. It would still take a lot from this, though. Holy. Lele is so strong. Swampert, can we... No, we can't go into you either, buddy. Oh, boy. Dang, Lele. You're a menace. So I guess let's just sack Pharaoh, then. Go Omastar and Fish for a Paralysis. Let's just throw off a Meteor Beam. Oh, okay. That didn't go so well. These guys do run Power Whip. Yeah. We'll sub-spam a little bit. Okay, then we go Archaladon here. And now we sub up on the Leech Seed. Heck yeah, going crazy. Let's Electro Shot here. Dang, I was hoping they'd go Lele. Good Lando, though. Let's Dragon Pulse here. Okay, we don't get the kill. Let's go Pelly. And I think I just U-turn here. It's fine. Okay, good Fly Z. Go Swampert and Flip Turn. If this thing dies, okay, they're not sacking it. Good play. We can go Archaladon and sub here, though. That looks really good. The sub Archaladon is doing as well as I'd hoped. Lopunny comes in. What's the plan? I think it's... Ooh, this is scary. I think it's Swampert on the CC. I think we flip turn. Ah, good Pharaoh. Good Pharaoh. I'm going to Electro Shot here. I think Lele's coming in hard. Lopunny comes in. Didn't see that coming, honestly. But okay. I guess that's good damage. Go Pelipper on the CC. And we have to sack something here. Probably Omastar. Torn is the only thing that's not dying, so let's go into that, I suppose. And just throw off a Hurricane. I think is a pretty fine neutral play. Let's go for the Z. Let's try to get this Mola out of the picture. Big news for Swampert. Earthquake is now looking really nice, especially with Psychic Terrain on the field. Okay, they give us Psychic Terrain. I did not think they would do that. I think we do... Ooh, do we Hurricane? I think we do have to Hurricane here. A Confusion would be awesome. Or just clicking Moonblast for some reason is awesome too. Love to see that. Trying to think how I don't lose here. I think I have to preserve Torn somehow. I think it's got to be an Arch sack. Hopefully they don't click Return. They did click Return. Good play by them. That was a really good play by them. I was hoping they'd CC there because if we died, we could have gone Pert and gotten a kill. But is what it is. Let's sack here. Yeah, we've got a sack. Go Torn. And we can sack Pelly. Go Torn again. And I think we... Can our Swampert kill this Pharaoh? I don't think it can. Is it looking not a good chance to? We have to go Swampert here. We have to EQ and hope this kills. I don't think it will. Yeah, it didn't kill. GG. I don't know what went so wrong there. What went wrong? Maybe we just got gamed on. I think maybe I just should have respected Lopunny a little more, kept Pelipper healthier. Yeah, shouldn't have taken that big Supersonic Sky Strike. Ah, well. We'll go for one more. Try to get the 10 wins. Yeah, could have been played better. Now, if you sack Torn, you just, once Rain runs out, like if this is a fake out quick attack Megalopony, the only really good set. And if Rain runs out, you just lose. So sacking Torn was never the play. HF. Okay, we're facing this team. I really want to sweep this team with Omastar, and I feel like it's possible. Let's lead with Pelipper. Let's hope our opponent plays fast. Is it my nighttime? Yes, it is. It is indeed my nighttime. I don't think getting destroyed by your own team is sad. I feel like it's kind of shows that you built a good team. I'm happy that that team's still doing well in the Natdex ladder. I think we want to Scald here. Burn would be huge on Zama. And we really want to chip this for next time it comes in. Instant burn. Good job, Pelipper. This is what we discussed. This is what we wanted to see. Let me just U-turn out here. Probably go into Pharaoh and immediately throw off a Thunder Wave is the plan. Hopefully paralyze something. Cloister comes in instantly. So, like, I think an Archaladon still absolutely smokes you. Yeah, it does. Like, you have drill. They have Z ground drill run. Or I don't need to do that. We can just... Yeah, but that won't kill. So let's just Electro Shot. Okay, they do just go for it. Does a chunk, but Cloister dead. Always good news. This thing's useless anyway, since Mega Altaria completely walls it, since we don't have Flash Cannon. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, the plan is to sweep with Omastar. That's the plan. Come on. What's the play? What do you got? Might be Poltergeist. That would actually, that takes 0. Oh no, that's not good. But we have Swampert afterwards, so we'd be okay. Wouldn't be a Natdex stream without the Sinister 6 pulling up, would it? Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Altaria comes out. They knew. How did they know? It's almost suspicious. Let's go Pharaoh and T-Wave. Like, how did they know? I guess they have light screen. We'll just T-Wave. Awesome. I think hard Swampert, probably. Yeah, I think we have to go hard Swampert, start Ice Punching. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Full power. We like to see that. I think I'll flip turn actually here because that'll do a good chunk. And then they should return and we can eject. Oh my gosh, they stayed in and attacked again. What? Okay, let's go Tornadus immediately. How much speed do you have now? They're jolly max. They outspeed us. That's not good. Let's go for the Z anyway. Okay, they do outspeed. They've not gotten paralyzed a single time. I do want to bring that up. Let's U-turn here. 426. Boy. Okay. They are now at 497. Omastar not outspeeding. Swampert is. If they DD again, is Swampert outspeeding? No. So I think we have to Ice Punch here. We do not kill. They once again do not get paralyzed. This Altaria just said, you know what? Paralysis, not really my thing. Let's go Omastar and hope they finally get paralyzed. Can we get one? We don't get one. We don't get one. Okay, let's go Archaladon. Maybe this is the time. Archaladon could go crazy here. If they, you know what? This Altaria just said, okay, let's count it. 1, 2, 3. No, oh, it did get paralyzed once. I'm complaining about nothing. Happens. I mean, no, I'm not complaining about nothing. We still got bad luck, but yeah, okay. I did not think they'd, I guess I should have just immediately hit with Swampert. We'll go for one more. We'll go for one more. That was, yeah, that was bad luck. That was bad luck. I think the thing got paralyzed once in like 11 turns or something crazy. And not the ones we needed either. Honestly, no, this Lyra team is not that toxic compared to stuff on the Natex ladder. The pressure spam and Shedinja teams are so much worse. This is just like a screens HO. It's nothing that bad. If we lose again, we'll just be done. But yeah, if we gotten one paralysis, I think we would have been fine. Like, we had a lot of threats against that team. We just needed to get just a tiny bit of luck. Okay, we're facing another one of our teams, facing the Togekiss team. Looks like it should kind of get farmed by Omastar. I think I do just want to lead with Pelipper, get Rain going. This Coco was U-turn Z, I recall correctly. So let's get that eject button on deck so we can immediately start cracking skulls with Swampert. Okay, good play. I'll go Torn here. We'll see what they go for. I mean, I meant Fair. I don't know. Yeah, no, I did mean Torn. Whoa, I don't know what's going on with my brain. Let's just Weather Ball. Should be fine. Covers the bolt, covers the treads. Okay, totally fine. Let's go Pharaoh here to eject out. And then this puts us in, oh, we could go Archaladon. Could be interesting too. Let's go Swampert. And I think we just Mega Evolve and Waterfall here. I'm expecting Toge to come in. Yeah, it does, sure enough. That took actually 0. Why is that thing so bulky? Wow, okay. Respect. Let's go Omastar on it. Let's Shell Smash. I'm expecting they go Bolt here. They might Thunder Wave. Hopefully they don't. They go Gambit. Interesting. Okay, well, we should be... Actually, Sucker Punch doesn't kill. Oh, cool. Okay, well, we can Meteor Beam here. Hopefully they don't anticipate we can kill them. Okay, they were aware. We do not kill somehow. I'm going to Surf immediately. I don't think they click Thunderclap. Yep, got him. Got him. Omastar is in business. Calc extension is called Shodex. Can you put both Light Screen and Reflect and Veiled as a stack? It does not. Veil and Light Screen and Reflect do not stack. Let's get the timer going. Metacham comes in. That's good. That fake out doing 0. We just click Surf. We click Surf and something goes down. Bullet Punch comes out, we kill. Okay, the correct play here is to switch out, save Omastar for later. And I'll do it. I'll make the right play. But it's not to go into Archaladon. That's not the right play. Go Pharaoh here. Yeah. And I like just throwing off a T-Wave here. Paralyzing this Gambit would be nice. Okay, cool. Let's set up rocks. We might outspeed. We don't. Fine. Let's go Swampert, EQ. If they bring in Toge, we can go Pelipper, U-turn. Okay, that's fine. Pelipper, U-turn. Then we should just be able to go Omastar. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Can Omastar live an Air Slash? Which I feel like it should. 0 special attack. Nope, we don't, actually. Cool. This is an annoying set. I kind of cooked with this. It's a shame. We're actually kind of stuck. It's pretty interesting. Like, what? This is wacky. I think we go Swampert. They tried to T-Wave again. Wild play. Let's Waterfall here. And I think I'll flip turn into Torn. And then we hit it with the big Z. Which will kill. Will kill max HP, I believe. Yeah, 87%. Yeah, this Togekiss set's kind of a menace. Okay, good play. Good play on the Coco. I honestly think I just Weather Ball here. I think we just keep the aggression up. Good play. We can go Omastar and Surf. Get a guaranteed kill on something. Toad comes out. This will not take a Surf too well. That took a Surf way better than I thought it would, though. I think if Coco comes in, we go hard Pelipper. I think that's the play. Because any sequence at that point will lead to a loss for our opponent, even if they T-Bolt. Yeah. So we'll see if they T-Bolt here. If they do, I'll get to show off the sequence. They just declaim. Okay, so if they kill us here, the play is to go into Omastar. If they sack Treads, we win with our Chaladon. If they sack... Actually, we can go Omastar here and keep the... No, we'll U-turn here. Treads switches in. Weird. It's U-turn here. Yeah, I was just making sure rocks aren't going to destroy me. I forget rocks in the end game sometimes, and it doesn't go well. Okay, cool. We outspeed this just fine. We can Waterfall here. Actually, hold up. Orbit Spin did 12 to Pelipper. It's offensive. So we can kill with EQ. I don't want to end up in a position where we don't kill Kingambit with the... So we'll EQ here. So we make sure we kill the Gambit. Okay, cool. They're going into Gambit. Fair enough. I think we go Arch. Don't want to throw. Let's not throw. Let's let... Oh, we just got pursued. Okay, good play. Good play, opponent. Let's body press here. Tread's taking 0. Tread's taking substantially more than 0. I think we just click that again. They stay in and click interesting play. Okay. And now we should be able to sub up on this guy. Does a Sucker Punch kill? Sucker Punch doesn't kill. We just click body press then. The only thing we're worried about is a critical hit, which doesn't happen. We get the win. There we go. Got a little dicey there at the end. We lost some elo, but we went 10-5. Pretty good. Basically, Omastar is not that good. That's the conclusion of this stream. It's just not that impressive. It's a Swift Swim Pokemon. It's strong. It's not going to suck. It's not going to be horrible, but I don't think it's worth using is the ultimate conclusion. I do want to try this Archaludon set again on an Alo Rain. I feel like that could be really cool. And just generally, I feel like Alo Rain is something like Alo Croak Rain. I want to try an SVOU. Might be cool to try in Natdex too, where there are Pokemon. We don't have to run a Croak, but we can run like Pharaoh Arch and have an Alo Rain. Feels pretty cool. But yeah. That was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't use Omastar. Team's fine, though. If you want to use it, you'll probably do okay with it, but there's probably something better that could be used over Omastar. We'll try to end this in 3.